And we're live. So market's in a bit of a tight range here across the board. Hold up a second. Matter of fact, got a short here on gold. Oh goodness me. Got a short on gold. NQ needs some work. ES needs some work. YM, RTY. They all need some work here. So I've got YM. Still needs some work. RTY as well needs some work. ES likewise. NQ same again. So we're currently just shorting gold. So the thing about the short on gold here is we are above the previous day's high, which is a bit of a factor working against us at 2,550. Why is my ATM not worked? Problematic. So previous day's high is all the way down here. We're above it, but the system's set to go short. Definitely a little bit problematic, but we'll see. We will see here. So our stop's at 70.8. So it should be a buy order. 70.8. Did I just get trapped into a short? Certainly feels like at the moment. 52.6 is where the take profit is.
Order submitted.
Need to zoom out a little bit here. So we made new highs on the day, came down, tested the lows, couldn't close below the lows. Immediately got bought back up out of this area here of consolidation. So 52.6, let's see. $52.6. I'll tell you what, if we close above 65.9, I may just get out of the position. So if we close around these highs here, we may just get out of the position, reassess. Okay, that's interesting. RTY selling off. That's interesting. Gold is up almost 1% on the day. Got about 2 minutes to go. Thinking of taking this off here. You know, I'm going to take it off. It's before my stop, but I'm going to take it off. Reassess. Lost 27 there. Don't like the fact that we came into these lows, this consolidation area. Couldn't quite close lower. Reversing fairly strongly. I'll just take it off there. Stop would have been at 70.8. Who knows? Maybe taking it off will prove to be the wrong decision. Target was down at 52.6. We'll see. Having a bit of a divergence on the indexes here. We have RTY going lower, but ES heading higher. So too NQ. There's some room to the upside here up towards the pre-market highs. It's not quite set up yet. It's definitely a bit of thinking. YM doesn't seem interesting today. Seems flat and choppy. Seems like it's going to be ES and NQ again. It's a fairly big loss I suffered there. Could have been a lot larger though. We'll see. Whereas the pre-market highs aren't really that far away here. On ES, only looking at the move up to 41. With the light range that we've been in, had to move down to the 200 period here. Move up. Are we looking at a range day? Seems ES wants to set up long here. Seems like it does, but we'll be going along into the pre-market highs here. Not far away. Not far away at all. On a tight range day that we've seen, not a lot of volatility pre-market. Not sure if I want to go long into the pre-market highs. Not sure about that. You can see here from essentially around the 640s, 625. It's not really a lot in terms of a range here. 15 points over several hours. It's not great. It's not great. NQ has a bit more room here to the upside. I'm just going to use this candle as a reference. Let's see. Definitely seems like we want to get up to that 915 there. Something in the back of my mind is telling me to be very careful of this market. Don't know what it is. Not sure what it is. Seen a directional move off open on ES. Similar here on NQ. Seen a lot of buying there. Whatever the case may be, ES would be setting up first here. If it does set up, I think I'm going to talk myself out of it. So we're making that push to test this area. Let's have a look. To be fair, that is a signal to go long at the 39s. We just broke out both those highs. So I didn't take the long. Of course, I could still get in, place the order at the 39s and get in for the move higher. Let's see where we're targeting. We're targeting 46 essentially. Nope. So from 39 to 46. That's what we would be targeting. When I move up. Decisions. Wow. Still seeing a push here to the upside.
Order submitted.
Doesn't seem that the sellers were able to drive back in, so definitely looks like I'm going to miss this trade here. Got to 43. Set an alert at 46. About to attack the highs on NQ. Interesting. I would think if there were any sellers up there, there would have been on the ES I'm talking about. I probably should put it on the ES chart. They would have stepped out of the way. The battery's low. I'm seeing this strength here on ES. Definitely will be taking the NQ trade when it sets up. With NQ, we trade above the highs. Currently above the highs. Hoping a bit of divergence comes in, pulls us back to that 39 to get us in long towards the 46s. Whatever the case may be, looking to take a long here on NQ.
Order filled.
Just gone long in NQ there. Looking for a move up to 72. Of course, if we hit 46 on ES here, we'll have to cancel this order. Back over to NQ. Move down to 866.25. 866. Here we are. There's our stop. So there is the risk. Bit of a double top here. There is that risk. But I've decided to take the trade, so I'll have to accept that risk. Currently realized 27. So that's at least 77 if we were to get stopped out here.
Order filled.
Oh, been filled. Been filled on ES. So let's see. 32.25. Who knows? 32. 32.25. So maybe a big losing day for us. First one in some time, but anything can happen. Anything can happen, of course. There's no guarantee that I will be profitable every single day. Currently down 51, realized 27, minus 27. Lose here. Looking at probably another 20 there. Yeah, well over 100 today. So if I get stopped out across all positions, looking at losing about 100. Knew the risk, decided to take the risk, so no one to blame but myself, of course, if I am stopped out. Did mention the previous highs could potentially be a problem. So we saw prices coming to the pre-market highs here. Seeing that strong selling. Very strong selling there out of the pre-market highs. So we'll see. Did mention the narrow range we were in pre-market. There is a potential for it to be a range day. And we won't see the continued breakout here to the upside. Because if you think about it, we've had consecutive green days on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've had 8 consecutive green days. I could imagine at some point there's going to be at least a slight rest day. Surely. But I'm not here to pick the tops. I'm here to just take the setups that my system provides me with. So the gold trader exited earlier. As we can see, it's heading towards that 70.8 where the original stop was. Of course, if prices hit 70.8, getting out early would seem like it was a great move on my part. At the moment, of course, suffering some difficulties here on both ES and NQ. We'll see how they work out. Of course, both opportunities don't work out. Gonna have what I consider a category 10 red day. And that's the day where we lose over 100. Be a bit of a pullback in the P&L. But these things happen. The most important thing is not to be discouraged and change system based on setback. As you think about it, it was kind of, it mentioned the narrow range we were in pre-market. Did mention that. What I'll think I'll do is, if either position was to hit its stop and the other position is on, I'll close the other position. That's just based on we're selling there. Let's see. I may have to step away from the computer. Just because of the correlation between the two instruments. So if we hit stop on, looks more likely than not NQ, we'll close the position manually on ES. Oh, got an alert going off. So I need to step away from the computer. But we knew the risk. We decided to take on the risk. So if I get stopped out, 51 there, add it to the 27, brings us up to like 78. Yeah, well over 100. Well over 100. Because we lose 17.5 on ES, 51 plus 27. Oh, might just be below 100 actually. I think it'll be 100 though. That's the reason you allow your trades to run to profit, because yesterday left over 30 points on the table, well, over 40 points, all things considered, on the table. And if I was to lose today across the 2 days, I'd be up. But losing today, full stop out across both positions, actually takes me negative on the week. But we'll see. I'm going to step away from the computer for now. I'll be back shortly. So I'm back. As we can see here, I was stopped out across the board. Lost 51.250 on NQ. We had the RTY still selling off. Interesting. RTY was the fortune teller today. Well, so let's go back. So ES, we lost 17.5. Again, we came into those pre-market highs. Selling, brief hold, huge selling here. Did mention that we had quite a series of bullish days without a pause. Came into the highs. I suppose it's more pronounced on NQ. You can see here, came into the pre-market highs, dumped, tried to get ahead higher, dumped lower. So lost 51 there. ES, we lost 17.5. And there was a gold trade that we closed early. We lost 26.5 over there. So across the board, we lost 96,371. So just below the threshold of a category 10 red day. But with that, I'm going to call it a day here. I'm not going to keep trading beyond that. I've misread the market. Was a little bit cautious about it, but wasn't cautious enough. Allowed what seemed to be a bit of a breakout here have an influence on me. Thought with the sellers not coming in off these highs that we would head higher. Hence the reason I took the NQ trade and placed a pending order on the ES trade, but wasn't to be. So I'll accept the loss. I'll come back tomorrow later on in the week, continue to trade the system as it's designed and hope for better results. So with that said, thanks for watching. Good luck trading. Oh, there's a lot of volume on these candles. I've just had an alert. A lot of volume. If I'd have seen that alert off this candle, I would have closed the position, but wasn't to be. Matter of fact, RTY looks like it's about to set up short. YM still trapped in a range. Gold is still hanging around. Don't believe there's any news. I'm just going to look at the calendar just to make sure. There isn't. It is what it is. So, yep, I'm just going to call it a day there. So, thanks for watching. Good luck trading.